So lately, I've been seeing this weird trend online where runners are hating on other runners. Not for cheating, not for being disrespectful, but for caring too much. Apparently, they're too focused on pace, focus on performance, and focus on their goals. And honestly, that says more about them than it does about you. So if you've been on YouTube, Instagram, running TikTok lately, you've probably seen people say things like this. Running isn't about pace, running is supposed to be fun. Why are runners obsessed so much about their numbers? And listen, I agree with part of that. Running can be fun. Running can be about enjoyment. It can be about vibes, about nature, touching grass, mental health, and etc. But here's what no one wants to say out loud. It can also be about ambition. And there's nothing wrong with either side of that coin. So today I want to talk about why both sides exist and why hating on either one is actually what's hurting the running culture. So let's get this out of the way first, right? So if you run because it clears your head, amazing. If you run without a watch, awesome. If you don't care about pace, races, PRs, that's amazing. That's awesome for you. Good for you. It's your life. It's your time. It's your body. Running does not need a justification. Some people run to survive stress. Some people run to socialize. Some people run to feel alive. And that's beautiful. No one gets to tell you why your version of running is less real than others. So let's talk about the other side of that coin, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting to get faster. There's nothing wrong with chasing performance. Nothing wrong with caring about pace, about structure, about discipline. Having ambitious goals do not make you obsessive. That makes you intentional, right? And training for something hard actually teaches you patience, it teaches you consistency, it teaches you delayed gratification, it teaches you to be a more disciplined person. And especially for adults, over 30 and 40s like me, having a challenging goal is what keeps them grounded, like you're working towards something. And it's not about ego, it's about purpose. And you're not actually running away from your life, you're running towards something, towards that goal. And that's good. That's a good thing. It's supposed to be. Now let's address the elephant in the comment section. If you're really getting upset because someone posts that their easy pace is actually your threshold pace, that's not their problem. It's yours. Someone else's fitness level does not invalidate yours. Someone else's goals does not diminishes your joy of running, right? Running is not a competition unless you choose to make one, or you're a professional runner, I guess, right? And seeing that other people train hard makes you angry instead of inspired, I think that's something that you should be reflecting on. Right? Because here's the truth that no one likes to hear. If anything is ruining the running culture, it's actually hating on other runners for whatever reason. And running is not just one thing. Come on. And it has never been. For some, it's therapy. For some, it's community. For some, it's discipline. For some, it's identity. And trying to force everyone into that one definition of running, like, for example, everyone should only run for enjoyment and not pace or performance, that mindset just shrinks the sport, in my opinion. And running grows when we make space for all motivations and not when we shame people that we don't personally relate to their reasons, if that makes sense. So let me make this a bit personal, right? I love running. For me, running feels like therapy. It gives me time to think. It makes me feel grounded. I love the community. Like, for example, every time I go back to Brazil, my home country, I always go for a run with my old team. And those runs, they're super fun. I love those guys. But I also have big goals. I want to run the Boston Marathon with an actual qualifying time. I want to run a sub-3 marathon one day. And yes, I would love to run the UTMB Mont Blanc. And those goals are hard. And they require structure, they require sacrifice, not only for me, but also for my family. I know that. I mean, it's early mornings, it's long runs, it's a lot of missed comforts. I can't tell you how many times I went for a long run for 2-3 hours on a Sunday and my wife was waiting for me at home. And if I want to share that journey, and if I want to post my training, my paces, my struggles, and everything that's going on, I will, because that's literally one of the main reasons this channel exists. So here's the takeaway. You don't have to run like me. I don't have to run like you. There's room for everyone in this sport. There's room for the runner that wants to chase peace. There's room for the runner that wants to chase a PR. There's room for the runner that wants to chase both. And if someone else's ambitions bothers you that much, maybe it's not about their goals. Maybe it's time for you to find your own goals. And so yeah, so if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments, what does running means to you? And if you are on your own path, welcome. You're in the right you're in the right place, and I'll see you in the next run.